Hi everyone, this is Jiayuh Chyan. Today I want to talk about why do we get triggered by the same emotional wounds. All right. So this last week, I was in class teaching in my teaching the class in my Akashic records certification class, and I was discussing and explaining to my students why do we get triggered by the same emotional wounds. So it was very helpful to my students. So I thought I would share this with you guys because we as human beings in our life, it is almost we're all facing the same problem one way or the other. We seem to get triggered by the same emotional wounds that from time to time we say to ourselves, we dealt with that already, right? We work through the scars, the hurts already, but sometimes we just got ballistic and we get triggered again, right? So I want to share with you why. Because as human being, when we have physical cuts or scars, once it's healed, sometimes we have a little bit scarred, but sometimes we don't. Most of the time we don't, right? So as human being, it's tough for us to actually kind of figure out how do we deal with the situation when on an emotional level or on a mental level, we have the hurt and wounds, and then how do we deal with that? So I hope my explanation here will help you a little bit better. The reason our emotional wounds and scars keep coming up and trigger us is because our emotional and mental hurts and wounds actually, when it goes really, really deep, we really need to heal it a little bit at a time. And sometimes when we say, well, that doesn't make sense, in our physical world, we don't have to. Once a scratch is a cut, it's healed, it's gone. That is actually not really true. When we think about it, our physical body, whatever that cuts or scars that actually heal right away without any problem, those are usually very superficial cuts, really, right? I mean, we all have that experience. Superficial hurts, we put some antibiotic, as good as new. But think about, even at the physical level, what happens when we have really deep scars, really deep cut? Yeah, really think about it. Like, for example, any kind of big surgeries, open heart surgeries. We got cut through all layers of skin and tissue and muscles, and we cut to the bones. Exactly. Now you get a picture. Our emotional scars and our mental scars, those tend to be a lot more fragile. We are fragile, and those cuts are very deep. So when you think about it, that is why we as human beings, we really need to process the healing, a transition a little bit at a time, because the hurt is so deep. We really need to give ourselves time, allow ourselves to come to the center place. So the understanding I want to share with you is every single time we deal with the same scars, same wounds, we think it is the same. And when we get frustrated with ourselves, that's what happened with me. I'm a human being just like you, right? So when I was dealing with the same emotional scars, I was get angry with myself. I'm like, I worked through that always. Why is this happening? Did I not work hard enough? So I want to remind everybody, no, you did work very hard, and you did work through all those healing process at a time when you were ready, right? So every time, even though in our mind we think we're dealing with the same cuts, same wounds, same emotional troubles, the fact is it's not. You are actually dealing the deeper layers so that you can heal more deeper and completely. So I hope once you understand this, that you will be kind, be gentle to yourselves, and allow yourself just to actually figure out where you are emotionally, and give yourself time. We really need to be kind to ourselves and not to be so hard and thinking we should be perfect. Once we deal with it, it should be once and done for all. Our emotional hurt and cuts and wound is not really that simple. It's really complicated. So really allow yourself to give yourself time and take your own pace just to facing it, and then to help yourself to deal with all the scars one layer at a time. Okay? So be patient and be kind to yourself. So I hope this information helped you. Until next time, love and blessings to you. Bye.